Hello, everybody. Rajni from Sashakt Empowering Lives. Life is looking so much better, and I am improving every day. So, welcome once again to yet another video from Sashakt. What are we going to talk today? We are going to talk about how do you reduce hyperactivity in a child with autism and ADHD. Please understand, everybody, it is not possible that we can naturally calm down an ADHD child and not have the child do anything that we don't want them to do. Their mental makeup is very different from a regular neurotypical. They would really want to jump, move here and there. So we need to have strategies. Yesterday, I was dealing with a child and his neurotypical sibling came, and the sibling was wearing glasses. Mother's also wearing glasses. So this neurotypical sibling, he took his glasses and took the handle of the glass and turned it this way completely. That was a very young kid. To be experimentative, to be all over the place is each and every child's way of being. Okay, we cannot robotize them, so to say, sit at one place, look here. When it comes to ADHD and autism, so much more. They don't sit at a place. So what do? Let it be? No. This is what we do. Now, you must have a proper visual schedule. When you have a proper system of working, which means there is a schedule that's giving the brain an idea. The schedule that's saying, I wake up, I brush, okay? So there are pictures, Then I take a bath, after that I do this, so on and so forth. When there is a schedule, the child's brain is so much more preoccupied. When that happens, the child doesn't feel the need to run from one place to the other just to pass his time. Also, you must have an academic checklist of sorts, something where you have a plan for the entire month, for the week, and for the day. You need to have an understanding, okay, I am going to practice writing within spaces with my child because that is an issue. I am going to practice addition without carry because that's where he makes a mistake. So you need to have your proper things in place. What all is it that your child lacks and where is it that you need to be working with your child? Once you have that, then you can make picture cards and you can have a proper visual schedule. When you have a visual schedule and you can, with glue tack, you can fix it onto the wall like this. Once you have it, then the child's whole day is planned. And it's planned not only with academics and sitting, because he will get bored and then he will be all over the place. We don't want that. So it'll be one sitting activity, one helping in the kitchen activity, one, probably spreading the clothes on the clothesline activity, one talking to Nani activity. Different kinds of activities through the day, but keep it structured. A lot of parents tell me this. If I structure so much, that's not possible to structure all my life. But children with ADHD and autism develop rigid patterns. If we don't develop functional rigid patterns, they are going to develop non-functional rigid patterns. That can be a problem. So running from one place to the other will become a rigid pattern and the child will, out of habit, continue to run. So let us create a functional rigid pattern that first I do this, then I do this, then I do this, then I do this. You will see a marked reduction in hyperactivity. Along with that, a lot of people ask me CFGF and all of that. Well, I am not too much of a supporter of all of that, but I'm very much a supporter of non-MSG foods. Anything that is in a packet is shiny, has a name, crazy name like Jingo, Bingo, Twisties, that has all the chemicals, added sugars, so much of sodium, so much of everything that the child's system does not need. So instead of that, a palak paneer, yeah, matar aloo, those are better options, healthier, safe. See, we cannot do anything about the pesticides that are going into the production of the crops, unless of course you have an organic farm and you're doing it yourself. That's not for too many people. So at least don't add to the problem by giving them those packaged foods and Britannia and Marie and Maggie and all of that, because all of that contains artificial stuff that interferes with the child's sense of hyperactivity. When they're already hyperactive, it can make things worse for the child. So if you want to know exactly what to do, summing it up in less than 1 minute, have a proper visual schedule, know your child absolutely like the back of your hand. These are my child's deficits in social, in language, in academics. Work on your child's deficits, okay? Put them in the visual schedule, get the brain busy. If the brain is busy, it will develop rigid patterns because every day the same routine is being followed. That's when you will see a marked reduction in hyperactivity. And please do not give them packaged foods or stuff that is artificial and not natural and lots of sugars, because that results in increasing hyperactivity. I hope you liked this video, and I hope you liked my confidence post accident and post everything. I am coming back in action, guys, and yeah, I'll see you again with another video. Keep following us. Instagram Live, YouTube Hindi Live, YouTube English Live. We're all over the place because our motto, let every child win, let every autistic child win, and you and me together as parents can do it. Yeah, all the links are given in the description box. Connect with us.